that you're receiving from the hospital in the U.S. is actually appropriate for your medical situation. What you wouldn't want to have happen is you wouldn't want to be advised by the U.S. hospital that you need surgery if indeed you didn't need surgery. And you might say, oh, well, that wouldn't happen, but I actually have heard of that. I actually had a client who actually at the time he was living in Calgary and I was living in Calgary, and he had I guess chest pain or whatever, and he was admitted to hospital in the U.S. The hospital in the U.S. was telling him that he absolutely needed to have some type of heart surgery. I don't know if it was an angioplasty or a bypass surgery that they were wanting him to have, but I mean, either one of those is very, can be very serious invasive surgery. And the insurance company kind of insisted that he was stable enough they wanted to send him back to Canada for treatment. And at first he was a little bit resistant. He said, well, if I need this treatment and they're telling me I need this treatment, shouldn't I just get the treatment? But in this case, this story that I'm referring to, the insured kind of didn't want to go, but said, okay, the insurance company was insisting. And so he said, okay, I'm going to go. And when he got back to Calgary and saw his actual doctor, his family doctor, the doctor said, you don't need heart surgery. And he never did have heart surgery. So, he could have gone under the knife and had surgery recommended by this hospital in the U.S. and wouldn't have needed it. So you really do want to have that second opinion. And assistance companies normally have doctors and nurses on staff that will make sure that the treatment that you're being advised to have is going to be the most suitable for you. So medical case management. And then, of course, if you do need to be emergency evacuated back to Canada for whatever reason, you want to have an insurance company that will coordinate your flights for you. You don't want to have to be dealing with that if you are dealing with, a very serious medical situation for your spouse or yourself. Okay, a couple more things here. So we recommend that you know the difference between a broker and an agent. So a broker is independent and impartial. So really, they're working for you. And an agent is normally an employee of the insurance company. So it's not necessarily an employee, but maybe they're not independent. Maybe they're not impartial.